But here is the final, darker truth of the handshake. If you can teach a machine to prove its identity, you have also taught it how to lie. Hedy Lamarr's invention was a lock, a way to keep a signal from being picked apart by the enemy.
But to appreciate how revolutionary it was, you have to look at how perfectly it bridged the mechanical era and the digital future. When that mechanical paper roll feeds through the reader, every physical hole acts as an active command. Because the entire system is synchronized, the moment a hole passes the reader, it does two things simultaneously. First, it tells the radio exactly which physical frequency to jump to on the spectrum. Second, it instantly completes an electrical circuit, translating that mechanical gap into a high-voltage logic 1 pulse on our oscilloscope. You are watching the exact heartbeat where the physical world translates into digital arithmetic. A hole in a piece of rolling paper becomes a coded binary pulse on a constantly moving frequency. For decades, this mechanical system was considered too complex for a vibrating airplane. But by the 1950s, with the invention of the microchip and the transistor, her secret communication system finally took flight. It became the backbone of the Cuban Missile Crisis and evolved into the secure military IFF systems of the Cold War. In this digital era, the ghost grew a second skin. We realized that identification, friend or foe, was just the first move in a global game of chess. If the enemy could trigger your IFF, they could track you. If they could spoof your IFF, they could corrupt the trust of the entire system. In the Cold War, pilots didn't just worry about being seen, they worried about being imitated. This was the birth of electronic countermeasures. We had mastered the science of knowing who was who, but that only made the shadows more dangerous. But here is the final, darker truth of the handshake. If you can teach a machine to prove its identity, you have also taught it how to lie.